Am I? Uh-oh.
Said something was burning.
What's the smell?
It's fuel.
Is it?
Oh, yes.
Oh, does it?
Something dripping all over your exhaust.
Uh,
Across the side, the second hand fella.
there was a fuel leak the other day on one of the clamps.
It sounds very fuely, mate. So I'd like.
I'll pop it back in the pits and tighten it back up again.
Yeah, nice and gentle. Right?
Yep, alright. Right, here we are, back again. The car's back from the drift day. It was an absolutely brilliant day with a slight problem at the end that we didn't get on video. But what happened was I got pulled off the course because there was something leaking from the bottom of my car. I thought it was the dripping from the fuel leak. That would have been great if it was, but unfortunately it was peeing out oil. I mean peeing out big time, like emptied the entire engine's worth. And it looks like there's a crack in the sump above the power steering, but I can't see because the power steering's all in the way, so I can't really see what happens. The front bumper, obviously you can see where we've had some tyre scuffs across it, but apart from that, it's okay. I had a little bash there where we don't match up anymore, so hopefully that'll just knock back out. This side of the car didn't get away too bad. The exhaust was all bent off, and I had to push it back up to get us away. But the exhaust sounds meaty as hell now. I don't know why, but I don't really want to fix it because it sounds great. We've got some other scuffs all the way down here where we met some tyres. So yeah, we've met plenty of tyres. We had a blast though. I went from not really knowing what I was doing and being dead apprehensive to getting confident enough to decide, let's see how fast we can go. And then of course you get to the point where you're too fast and you go flying off, but it has to be done. If you're not going to find out the limits, then you're never going to go off, but you're never going to progress. So I really did go for it, and there was plenty of spinning, plenty of crashing, but I thought, let's get it out of the way first of all. Let's see how fast it's too fast, or how fast is too fast for my skill level right now, and then go from there, because next time I obviously won't go that fast, so then the damage will come down and down and down and down until we get to tandem driving, and then all bets are off. So yeah, most of the body work I'll just pop out, give it a lick of El Speciano blackboard paint, and we should be alright. What I'm going to be doing in a bit is whipping the track rod off there. I don't know if you can see it, so what I'll do is I'll add a little light. Turn on the torch, turn the brightness up. Yeah. So last time it snapped just there. So right now it's got an E90 inner rod on, and it's got that's just an E36 outer. But obviously I had to cut that down to make it fit, and then bolt it on there, which sort of worked. It did work to a degree, but there's no rack spacer in there because of the threads on the E90. So yeah, I've got an E46 and an E36 one on order that should be there at 11 o'clock, so I can whip these off, take them down, and see which one's the closest match. It's supposed to be an E36 outer with an E46 inner, but I'm sure when we did that last time, it didn't fit. Can you see the crack in there? Hopefully. Yeah, so we're going to whip all this out, whip the subframe down, yeah, get the steering rack off, and then hopefully drop the sump. I can't imagine it being much fun dropping this sump, but we'll drop the sump down and then hopefully repair the sump. Stay tuned. Okay, so far the bottom arms are off. I went to see MF and I got, where are they? There they are. I got the inner arms, but the inner arms I got from an E46, and then the outer arms from an E36 are longer than the previous ones I got from for an E36. So the reason why everything wouldn't fit, it would seem, is because they got the wrong part. just typical. Right, just like took all the power steering side of it off for now. That's so I could get to the reservoir here, because I'm going to lengthen the pipes going to the reservoir so I can have it up in the engine bay where I can get to it and top it up much easier. So yeah, I'll just find some pipe like that at work and yeah, extend them both. That should be nice and easy. So yeah, the arms are off. I'm up to the point where I think be dropping the subframe. So I'm going to shove the engine on the hoist and yeah, drop the subframe off, which should expose the sump and more importantly the hole in the sump. And then it's just a case of getting the sump off, which I hope's not too much chew on. We'll find out. Draining, and as we can see here, there is focus. Let's turn you that way on. Not that you can see, it's a bloody big chip out of it. From this side though, look at that dent. That got whacked hard. And I don't know, yeah, there we go. That's the angle. So yeah, there's our crack. Not good at all. There seems to be another slight crack there. That seems to be an indentation that's supposed to be there, but it's been forced up even more. So I'm going to see if I can get it welded tomorrow. So yes, not good. Could be better. Underneath the car. It was a pig to get out, by the way. The power steering was the pig to get out. The subframe wasn't too bad, but quick look inside. There's nothing that tried to emigrate. That extra chip that we saw was the edge of that, we believe. So the sump's been pushed up and it's hit that just a little bit, which has just induced a little crack. So hopefully we'll get it welded up tomorrow. Depends on the cost and feasibility. But yeah, had to rip the power steering pump out, take the belt off to get it all down. Apart from that, it was a fairly straightforward job, just time consuming really. Yeah, pop a new gasket in and good to go. Yay. Okay, now, oh yeah, we can see miles better. Now I've got some actual photography lighting in. I should be able to see what I'm doing a lot more, which I can already. So I can get these engine mounts swapped over. We have the sump over there, all repaired, and I ground it down. To put that channel back into it. But yes, all repaired, all sexy. New gasket, obviously, because it just fell off. I didn't have time to do the power steering pump, but I don't care. I'm just going to slap it all back in. So here we go. Right then, so a couple of hours later, the steering fluid's back in. Unfortunately, I didn't extend it this time, but hopefully get the E36 ones next time. We have, right at the back here, the solid engine mounts. One there, and there's the other one, yeah. Yeah, the rack's back in, the tie rods are on, track ends are on, and eyeballed up level wise. So now I'm going to go down there and yeah, pop the mounts off for the gearbox and put solid mounts on there. So join us in a few minutes. Okay, so here's the brace for the gearbox. See, they don't look actually too bad, but these were all part of a set, so why not? No off centers with these, unlike the motor mounts, so simple case of plug and play. So just swap them on, pop them in, and they're on. That was a dead easy job. Super easy. Don't mind doing that more often. Yeah. Just jack the gearbox up a bit, take a bit of weight off it, pop them down, shove them on, job's a buck. Okie dokie, so a bit later and a bit blacker. And she's down on the floor. So yeah, everything's done. where we had our little mishap. I put some sticker flex around there. That'll set over the next 24 hours, but it'll set by tomorrow. And then I can take the screw out, make a repair to that. It's a bit fuzzy, I know, but let's get it on the shot. There we go. Make a repair to that, and then just like the beauty of blackboard paint, just give it another lick of paint, and it's brand new again. So there's our angle. This time with the correct track rod ends and everything. So sick angle, and yeah, happy days. It's got no oil in it. It's got no water in it. Well, it's got water in it, but the rod needs bleeding. Oh joy, can't wait for that. And the power steering has got nothing in it whatsoever. So come Friday when I'm back up, all those will be going in. It'll be getting blade, being motorways and one, and then yeah, should be ready to rock and roll again. Yay.